Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4, Ethiopia, the Rights of Man expansion. It is going very well. I mean, the very first start we've had is we took Kaffa. We got a bunch of really nice provinces, including a gold province. In my various tests of the game that I played before recording, is that sometimes Adal will attack, sometimes Alodia will attack Medjugorje, sometimes Medjugorje will go mad and just poop itself. But it looks like Alodia is attacking Medjugorje. So now we have that difficult decision. We're massively moving all our troops up. We have that difficult decision. Do we attack Medjugorje and try to grab a couple of these Coptic provinces? Or do we attack Alodia, as they neither of them have allies? Problem is we only have a claim on one province and a claim on Beja. And we really don't want Beja. Because if we take Beja, then what happens is it's fetishist. So we have to deal with a rebellion risk. I think we might just try and attack Medjugorje. Let's just see what they do. Let's see. Should be really interesting if they try it on, you know. So we also put another couple. We also put another troop on there, so we're actually a little bit over now. That's okay. So it is a little bit dangerous for us. So I say we attack. To be honest, I think it'll be fun. Unfortunately, the spy network is pretty not great, so we're going to just attack and try and take a couple provinces from these guys, because it'd be really nice if we could do that. If we could just grab some of this. Sweet. So we'll take Massawa, and we'll move straight over there. Whoa, 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 where do you think you're going, boy? Come on, hurry up. Don't want to take the capital. Ah, they're going to grab the capital. No! Damn it, they got it first. Yes, they're moving away. All for us. Nice. I mean, as before, we obviously do want our heir to die because he is kind of crap. Yemen has declared war on Adal. Oh. That's interesting. That's something I don't often see. Because the thing is that they have to go across the border. Ooh. Fascinating. This is really good for us because then Yemen will have to try and obviously take some of these territories. So then we can declare war on Yemen and just hold the war goal and win. Nice. Well, that was an easy war. Pretty good for us. Pretty good. Very good, actually. We need to remember to be slow, though. So we're going to just move some of our troops away, because we don't really need them. Need to make sure we do things a little slowly, because we don't want to die. Alright. So, yeah, Adal's going to have to be fighting, and Merahan's joining them, so this will actually make them really, really weak. So hopefully, maybe in a couple of years, if the war's still going on, we can declare on them as well. Now, unfortunately, the AI is poopy, and it will not understand that obviously the first thing it should do is hold this barrier, because AI can never be good, can it? They're trying to capture Tajora. Well, then all they need to do is to stand there, block off the strait, and they'll never be able to invade. Idiots. Oh well. So it looks like he's going to be carved up between Alodia and myself, which is great, really great for us. Ooh. Production resource flood. Ah, I'd rather lose the prestige. So money-wise, we're doing okay because we're getting that gold. Well, we're gonna be getting the gold province soon. As soon as Gambela is converted, we'll convert that to increase our religious unity. Oh, and they've lost to Johor. Good job, AI. Proud of you. Well, this will help bleed some of the nations, because what we need to do is we need to capture the Horn of Africa. So as I said in the last episode, basically the overall plan is that we get to Tech 5 for admin, and then rush religious. And by going through religious, obviously we get the Casus Belli against all heathens. Basically everyone is a bloody heathen, so it's fine. We get an extra missionary. We also get 3% missionary strength. That's the big one that we want. And we get 3% missionary. Then we're gravy, baby. Then we can start. Then we can get like a military idea. And then we can just start ramping up. Probably going to be quantity. so as to be able to actually have forces to contend with the Mamelukes. We can't really fight Mamelukes until unless either the Ottomans beat them down or we get quantity ideas. So it's going to be like 1480 before we really do that. Yeah, it's going to take a while. The institutions are not here yet, which is great. For those who do not know, institutions are the new way of monitoring technological decline. Everyone starts in the same level, but now basically institutions will occur. So most people have feudalism. If you do not have feudalism, you get one less leader. And Renaissance is the next one. You get a reduction of build cost, a reduction in Itwik Luxcost, and then a tech cost penalty up to 50% after 50 years. And basically has to spread across the world, and if you don't get it, you're suffering the tech penalty. I think it's really annoying, actually, because the problem is that what happens is that basically, because it starts in Italy, it basically means southern Germany and Italy is technologically superior for the first 50 years of the game, which is frustrating. But then colonialism will start like in Spain or something, so it does start to even out. That's the next institution. You get colonialism. Then you get printing press, which starts in Germany. It is random, but it's more likely to start in certain provinces. And global trade will begin... global trade starts in the most valuable trade node in the world. Then you get manufacturers, which is the highest development province, and enlightenment. I don't actually remember what starts that one. So we're losing a little bit of money, but we're starting to regain manpower. I mean, we are losing 1.8% through the siege, through attrition of manpower, which is unfortunate, which is more than we actually are able to maintain. We actually do lose manpower per month, I think. We're in 10,583. No, we're actually gaining it, so that's good. Not as much as I'd like, but that's alright. Rebellion risk. How is our rebellion? We need to constantly be monitoring this. We are actually completely fine. In it. I don't actually think we needed to increase the autonomy of these provinces, but we did anyway, so that's okay. We're going to need to make sure we court this religiously. And we're going to spend some diplo power to increase the production of our gold provinces up to a certain level, so that we get some really tasty things. So let's advance with the clergy. They gain 10 influence. Wow. Okay. Hey, we gained a core. Nice. And the autonomy will gradually go down because we get Ethiopian traditions, which increases the rate at which autonomy goes down. Each month it's 0.075. So after 10 months, it's 0.75. And another 2 months of that is 1.5. Basically, it's about 1 a year autonomy reduction. So 50 years, 50% autonomy reduction. Nice. It's gradual, but it does add up. So we need to make sure we can take both these provinces. My hope is that they don't vassalize them or something. That'd be so stupid if that happened. Actually, we could beat them anyway. It doesn't really matter. We would win. Hey, extra prestige. Cool. And now we will convert. Obviously, that gives a ridiculous increase in rebel risk, but it's 8.3 years. It's fine. Okay, so can we have both of these, please? We actually can. That's pretty fantastic. So we'll just grab both of those. And some dosh. Limit's 97. Yeah, give it to me, man. I don't care about the inflation, I just want the money. Perfect. Oh, and we got the mission. We don't actually want to build any ships because we cannot contend with that. But there we go. So I'm just gonna put some troops on there. And we are going to increase the autonomy of these provinces, because I really don't want to have to deal with the rebel risk, frankly. Alright, and what are our missions? We can liberate Cairo? Absolutely not. Problem is, now we share a border with the Mamluks. The Liberate Cairo mission has a very high priority, which is distressing, because we cannot contend with the Mamluks. My goodness, can we not contend with them? Like, not even slightly. So we want to avoid them entirely. Like, we'll probably put a castle, like a fort, in this area, because it's it at least helps a little bit, you know, because woo boy, we don't want to deal with that. So basically we don't get any missions. There is to try and increase relation with Warsangali, and it's +8, so we'll take that mission because they're our rivals. So there we go, prove some relation there. I don't really want to increase the autonomy of this province because it'll be reduced to nothing. It'll be 100%, so that's fine. So send this guy down there. Okay, we can now fabricate claims. We'll fabricate a claim on... We already have one on Harar. Let's get one on Harusa. Actually, which is the highest development? It's all the same, it doesn't matter. So we'll just fabricate a claim on USA. And we'll fabricate a claim on Aldrahill. Beautiful. Why are they still at war? Just peace out, yo. Basically, the AI, it's a very old issue, isn't it? The AI just simply does not understand that it can peace out because it lost all the other provinces. It's like it takes like a month for it to realize, oh wait, I can peace out. The Mercuria is preparing to attack Alodia in a war of aggression. Ah, a wonderful demonstration of the new trait system for leaders. The Mercuria leader he is tolerant, so he's more likely to ally heretics and heathens, but he also has loose lips, and the AI is basically going to disclose attack plans ahead of time. That's awesome. So because he's got loose lips, he is going to attack Alodia. So when we attack Alodia, we will probably try to nick some of these Alodian provinces because oh, they converted Beja. Awesome. Because these are all Coptic. So I want to grab as many of them as possible because they are fantastic provinces for me. Because they are all my religion and my culture. Actually, they're not my culture, but that's okay. Not a problem. Sweet. And now it's a period of growth. Ooh. So, I mean, there's a temptation to try and attack Adal once we get more claims. But obviously, we need to make sure that everything is fabricated properly. Trade-wise, we're doing okay. We actually control the majority of the trade node here. Oh, and there it is. Okay. Holy shit. Man, maybe we should have held out. We could have taken the whole damn thing. That's annoying. Oh, there we go. So how long until the claim is done? It's going to be a while. It's going to be about 10 months. Thing is, how many troops do Mercuria have? This is what you have to do playing this game, guys. It's all about... Ah, there we go. It's all about trying to average this out. So Mercuria has... It's this entry, isn't it? Yeah, Mercuria has only 6,000. So this is actually going to be really easy for them. So in other words, we can basically completely destroy them in a war. And we've got 2 claims already. Frankly, that's all we need. We can just take 3 provinces then. Let's just take these 3. And we can increase the thingy for them. They're all Coptic, which is great. Yes, they have rebel risk, but it basically makes us more powerful. So let's just do this. Let's just hope they get fighting first. Where's my other dude? We got one in Alodia. We got one in Adal. And one trying to improve relation. Okay, well, let's get rid of the improve relation one right now. Alright, let's kick some ass. So this is being sieged. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably enough. Okay, let's take which is the highest. Doesn't really matter. Let's just take Beja. Nice. Oh, yes. That's what you want to see. Hello. Ah, he's trying to convert that. I don't really want to stop his conversion, because it'll take too long, to be honest. Nice. Look at this. And so basically, we just conquered the entire nation without really any trouble. Awesome. So perhaps what we could have done is we could have waited a bit longer to try and get some more claims. I think that might have been smarter. I was worried that they would lose. But I think that, no, I think that's what I should have done. Yeah. That's okay. This thing happened. These things happen. No problem. Well, that was bloody easy, wasn't it? Ah, we lost some stuff. So we need to send this guy back in the 6th of August because he was found. So we're actually expanding really, really fast. This is fantastic. A little bit of rebel risk, but not really much at all. Ah, centralism reform. Under the care of the Semitic dynasty, we've grown from kingdom to a great empire. It's prepared a number of reforms. So we can centralize the state and gain unrest, but monthly autonomy change. Or stability. I want the stability, really. I mean, the monthly autonomy change is really, really nice. It basically allows us to, every year, get well, to be honest, it's only 0.24 autonomy reduction per year. So after 10 years, it's an extra 2% autonomy. Overall, that might not even equal a ducat. That's not much. For a whole point of unrest. And we're going to deal with unrest a fair amount because we're going to expand relatively quickly. So I'd rather the stability to provide us a bit of a buffer. We are also growing, like, actually reasonably fast in terms of our armies. And Adal is dealing with some stuff. Wow, we're going to be able to take a lot of things. Let's see where these assholes go. Oh, they're going to fight them for us. That's fine. Okay, so that was really easy. So obviously we're going to take the 3 surrounding provinces. We do get a bit of aggressive expansion, but to be honest, it's not really that much at all. We can humiliate them. I don't think I want to take them all. I definitely don't want to take this Sunni province. I mean, yes, I am leaving an enemy in my western midst, but I don't really mind that so much. Which provinces did they have claims on? Merkur, they have that one. And that one. So it might be worth just letting them have those 3, and I take all the rest. I mean, Soba is pretty good, but to be honest, yeah, that seems the smartest. They can have the ones that they claim. Okay, Elodia may join a coalition, but that doesn't really fucking matter at all. So we're going to gain quite a lot now. And we get to humiliate them. And they're obviously, Mercury is going to grow by 3. It just means that we won't have to deal with them for a while, and we're going to grow pretty massively. And we're going to grab some dosh. Yes, this increases our inflation, but that's okay. Ooh. Look at this. Very cheap cause. And now we're going to just get rid of all... we're just going to get rid of these things, honestly. I don't... Rebel risk is pretty big. The autonomy is pretty massive as well. Troublesome. That's a pretty high autonomy, guys. We will lower it for the worst ones, so like there. There we go. Improvements in trade. We don't need that much diplo power, and we don't really want more inflation. So that's really nice for us. So yes, there is now some significant rebel risk. Oh, we need some more rivals. We can go Yemen, Mamluks, or Ajuran. I don't really want any of those, to be honest. Oh, wait, never mind. Because Ajuran is actually our rival, so Ajuran it is. I'm not sure I really want to rival... oh, they've rivaled us too. Okay, fine. That's fine. So we're going to improve relation with the Warsangali, and we're going to go back to building a spy network in Adal. So we do have that issue now. Do we deal with the rebels? Do we increase their autonomy? Because we are actually going to have some rebels in 6 years, and that's a lot of troops. I'm not sure if we can handle them. Problem is the province will then become completely useless if we do that. However, look at our power projection, by the way. We have 82 because we humiliated, which is fantastic. Huge increase of morale, fort defense, global trade power, and we get an extra power, which is really good. So I'm going to just give it this chance to build up some power, which is really, really cool. Obviously, we can't exactly build new buildings, but that's okay. This does mean we can make mercs, which is great. It's going to take 3 years to core these territories, though. Which is very sad. So we converted them. Merahan wants to be an ally. Bro, I'm not going to be your ally. You're our enemy. I can't do that. Why would you think that's a good idea? Get out of here. So we've gained a very large amount of Coptic land, which is great. Because that's really going to help us out. Adal is the next area of conquest, but we're going to need to wait at least 3 or 4 years. One, for our manpower to go up a little bit more, but also because we got way too much. Ooh. A political marriage is such a union, just contract mutual support. The Ethiopia makes it would be help heed the advice of the Etage and actively look after their and his interests. Anything for our dear. We will promote head of interest when creating legislation, gaining corruption, or lose 10 prestige and gain 25 autonomy. I would rather gain the corruption, frankly. Yeah, I'd rather gain the corruption. The overextension will go away eventually. So we can now, of course, start to convert again. We definitely want to pick something that won't give me horrible rebel risk. So Angot, to be honest, everyone wants to rebel, which isn't great. Simeon. Yeah, we can't really afford to convert anything right now because there's too much rebel risk. We've expanded a little bit too quickly, so it's a little troublesome. So Bhutan and Al-Qadrif. See, look, there are some rebels, so I am kind of tempted now to increase autonomy. I don't know. Like, there's so much rebel risk here. I'm thinking, like, here, it's probably a good idea to do it there because there's so much, because that mountain. So that'll probably help a fair bit. So now, yeah, now it's 11 years and 5.3. There we go, that'll help. Oh, and then there they go, they win. Okay, cool. So we can now fabricate some more claims. Asab, Tajura. So we're gonna go. Oh, we can actually claim Tajura now, which is really nice. Because we share that border with them. It actually doesn't really matter because they're kind of the same, so that's okay. So we'll claim it on Asab. So we've expanded a little bit quickly. We need to watch out for the rebel risk. It's 11 years and 5.5. It's 8k. We can actually handle that no problem. So yes, we've made our provinces a little bit weaker, but as soon as they're cored, they're going to be stronger. Like this. Bam. Awesome. So we're paying a bit of admin cost and we make them into actual states rather than being them as territories, which is fantastic. So we've done really well this episode, guys. We've actually like over doubled our size since the start in only 6 years. We're gonna have a huge amount of power. Like, as soon as those things are cored, we're probably gonna be able to have an extra regiment of infantry, which can be great. That'll be hair sticking out the back. That's not good. I think since the Adal and Yemen war is continuing, what we can probably do is fight Adal. As soon as we're able to, and the rebel risk isn't too bad, we can just declare, and we can probably take 3 provinces from Adal, because we don't want to take too much. Because if we deal with too much and expand too quickly, we're going to get too much AE, and we don't want that. So I was Aldrahill, I'll continue to be, and this has been Europa Universalis for Ethiopia with Rights of Man. It's going really, really well. We're going to get those achievements, guys. Bye-bye.